So I believe that many of you might be having the issues of slow performance, lagging, especially on the older device after upgrading to Windows 11. Now we all know Windows 10 is expiring and the support will end very soon, and so majority of the people are switching to Windows 11. But the problem is the people, the users who have the low end device, especially running their PC or laptop on 4 GB, 2 GB, or even 8 GB of RAM, after upgrading to Windows 11, they are not able to properly enjoy it. So today in this video guys, I'm going to share one of the lightest, fastest Windows 11, that will be Windows 11 25H2, that even run on 2 GB of RAM and give you the smoother performance without any kind of lag. So yes, I'm talking about the Optimum 11 25H2, and I have personally tested this ISO and even been using from a long time, and I did not had any problem. The ISO, the operating system, is completely safe. Even if you want to recheck, you can do that. But first, let's see that how exactly it look like, what kind of performance it gives, and why I'm basically recommending you this operating system and why you will love this operating system. So after installing this Optimum 11 25H2, you will be getting this kind of neat and clean dashboard with a nice wallpaper that you can change even. On the taskbar, you will find a very neat and clean, only the start menu, Windows icon, nothing else. So they have kept everything very neat and clean. And if I click on the Windows icon, so you will find that it's a very neat and clean, very deep loaded, so that even a laptop or a PC with 2 GB of RAM, they can easily run this operating system. But you will get almost everything that you're looking for. Everything will be performing well. You can do the good gaming on this PC. You can do other work as well, like if you have lagging issues while gaming or video editing, then probably you will find the huge difference over here without any kind of lag. And if I bring up the File Explorer, so after installing it, if I check the properties of the C drive, and here you can see the used space is around 7.18 GB, which I believe has been increased because when I installed this operating system, it was around 6 GB. Probably any kind of Windows update or any file has been done over here. But still you can see that it's quite low as compared to regular Windows 11 that takes about 22 GB of space. So looks good. Now if I close it, now if I right click on the Windows icon, so you can see almost everything has been listed here. And let me bring up the settings. So let me quickly show you the version here. So if I go in the About section and scroll down to the Windows specification, so you can see it's 25H2. And now many of you might be still thinking that what about Windows Update and what about the Windows Security? So if I go to the Windows Update, so initially you will find it says update paused until 7/11/3000. So overall they have disabled the Windows Update, but it's optional. If you want to enable it, you can easily do that. If I click on resume for update, so you will see that it's looking for the latest update here and it will be updating it. Alright, so no problem with the update. You will be getting all kind of Windows 11 update over here. Additionally, what you can do, you can bring up the services here and look for Windows Update and make sure the startup type has been selected to automatic and the service status is running. Next, let's come to the privacy and security and click on Windows Security. So here basically what happened during the installation of this Optimum 11, it gave you two different options. Either you want to disable the firewall or you want to enable it. I will show you that later on, that how exactly you have to download and install it. So this will be all optional and it will depend on you that you want to keep this off or you want to keep this on. Rest everything here on the setting will work perfectly without any kind of problem. After this, if you have a look on the desktop, you will find an icon here of Optimum 11 Extras plus Info, and if you click on it, it gives you many tweak and many option here like wallpaper. If you want to change the wallpaper, there are many other. Like you can go with this one. Then you have this one. Now the personally that I like is this one, so I will keep this one. Then you have Windows Xlite Info, where you can get all their detail like about their YouTube channel and website. Windows registry tweaks, some of the tweaks of the registry are being given there. Widget enabler, disabler, you can do that. If you want to install any kind of browser, you can do this from here. Microsoft Store installer. Even the store is being disappeared here. They have not installed the store, but they have given you an option that if you want to install it, then you can install from here. Desktop shortcut, so you can change the username. There are many more things that you can check here. Enable the printing, so probably the printing also has been disabled, and if you want to enjoy the printing with this device, you can enable using this application, or you can just make a click and it will be started. Alright, so these are some tweaks that are being given here. Apart of this, the most important thing that I like about this operating system is the context menu. And if I right click on the desktop here, so you will find many useful features that we basically wonder has been given in the context menu only. Like command prompt, you can bring up the command prompt using the right click menu. Even you can run as admin here. Control panel, you can access the control panel items. Even the God mode option has been also given. And if I click on it, so you will find the God mode will be up. Next, another useful feature, that is the kill unresponsive task. Now, many times you might have a problem like many application, many kind of pages, many kind of windows get stuck and it's not responding. So you can make a right click on the desktop and simply click kill unresponsive task, and it will be closing all those application or program that we are basically stuck and not responding. Next, you have the restart explorer. So many times you have to apply any kind of changes, and in order to that, you have to open up the task manager. Then you have to look for Windows Explorer. You have to search for it. Then you have to make a right click on it. But now, very simple. Just right click, choose Restart Explorer, and you are all set. Next, you have the safe mode. So many people want to start the computer in safe mode, but they still wonder how to do that. But from here, you can start in the safe mode with networking, safe mode with command prompt. And now let's move to the most important part, that is the performance. So if I right click and bring up the task manager and go to the performance, and you can see I'm not running any application here. So you will see that after installing this Optimum 11 and even after installing few of the drivers, I get this kind of performance, and that's really a huge difference, guys. The process count is only 72. The thread count is 700. The handle count is only 29,000. And that's really a big difference. If you will compare with your Windows 11, you will get to know that it's really a very big gap. And due to this only, you will be getting the better performance without any kind of lag, because the utilization is so low that you would be able to manage all the other application and program on your device. Not only this, I'm running this on 4 GB of RAM, but still you can see the utilization is not too much high, only 30%. And this is the best part that make it more excellent and the best operating system. So neat and clean page, amazing context menu, best performance without any kind of lag. This is the specialty of this operating system. Now let's see how exactly you have to download and you have to install it. So bring up any of your browser and you can search for Optimum 11 25H2. Click on this website, Windows Xlite Optimum 11 Pro. From the top, you will have to click on downloads. Then it will list you Windows 10 build, Windows 11 build. So I will go and click on Windows 11 builds. And it will list you all kind of available Windows 11 build like 22H2, 23, 24 and 25H2. So click on 25H2 if you want to go with the latest one, or else you can choose any other. And once you will click on it, on the next page, click Windows Xlite Optimum 11 25H2 again. Then scroll down to the bottom and you will find this download link. This type of tab, you have to look for this one only. Just click on it and it will redirect you to this page. Here it says Windows Xlite Optimum 11 25H2. Just click on download and the downloading will be started. And even you can see the size of this ISO is smaller as compared to Windows 11 25H2. So once you have downloaded the ISO, either you can create a bootable USB or even you can install it using the installer file, especially if you're on unsupported hardware. Now let me show you how exactly the installer looks like and what kind of installation pages you will be getting while installing Optimum 11. So while booting with this Optimum 11, it will ask you to press any key, and once you click on it, at the very beginning you will find this kind of Windows 10 logo, so that's okay, no problem. Then it will come up with Windows Xlite breathing new life into your PC. And finally, you will be getting this kind of page here that says select the operating system you want to install. And it gives you two different options, Windows Xlite Optimum 11 25H2, the Defender off. So if you go with the first option, the Windows security will be disabled and you will get the more performance. But if you want the security as well, then you have to choose the second one, that is Windows Xlite Optimum 11 Defender on. So it will all up to you. So make your decision, click on next, and the installation will be started and it will not ask you anything and it will directly take you to the desktop of Optimum 11 25H2. So that's all guys for today, and hopefully you will love this operating system, and especially if you have a low-end device, you should go ahead and give it a try. And do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.